Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. Apapa reacts after he was accused of asking Tribunal to dismiss Peter Obi's petition against Tinubu. Now the man face with the so now the bros be that. He's been of late. He's been on saying he went to court himself saying, oh, he wants to withdraw all Peter Obi's case. That is the chairman of the national chairman of the party. Peter Obi has no case against the president-elect and what have you. Before you could say Jack Robinson, things really went from bad, to sour, and it's really very, 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 unfortunate because no one really saw this coming. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Apapa react after he was accused of asking Tribunal to dismiss Obi's petition against Tinubu. The self-acclaimed factional chairman of the Labour Party, Lamido Apapa, has broken silence over the allegations that he approached the election tribunal and asked them to dismiss the petition of the party presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Obi, against the president-elect, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It should be recalled that in a statement which was released by the Labour Party National Publicity Secretary, Ubere, the faction of the party loyal to the embittered chairman of the Labour Party, Julius Agbare, had alleged that Apapa has asked the presidential election petition to withdraw the petition filed by Peter Obi against Tinubu. In a statement which was made by Daily Post, the party had said, "We are by this statement informing all arms of judiciary, including the tribunal and courts, to ignore the attitude and nonchalant behavior of those compromising the suspended members of the party. We are also calling on police, DSS, EFCC to arrest the enemies of democracy. Approaching the tribunal to withdraw all cases lodged by the Labour Party candidate across board is the height of subordination and treachery, and Nigerians will resist this play to plunge the country into unnecessary turmoil." While reacting to the accusation, Apapa said he has not approached the election tribunal to withdraw Peter Obi's petition, and also challenged Agbare to produce a copy of that very letter which he said he sent and he has signed seeking the withdrawal of Peter Obi. In the statement he released through the factional publicity secretary Abayomi, he described the claim as an episode of personal bitterness, ignorance, and complete unintelligent outburst. In the report which was made by Channels Television, he said the crisis in Labour Party was orchestrated by PDP and APC. And this explained why Labour Party Peter Obi only challenged the election results of APC of Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, leaving Atiku Abubakar and PDP out of the petition, knowing fully well that Atiku is also challenging the results credited to him by INEC. And we in Labour Party aligned our petition with same results. Agbare only succeeded in deceiving Peter Obi to drop Atiku and PDP because of the unholy alliance he had. Corruption. He is working with Atiku to ensure that Peter Obi fights this fight. Don't forget that Peter Obi is third and Atiku is second. So he apologizes to Peter Obi that he never did anything of such. It's only a distraction meant for Peter Obi. So this is what is happening. Yeah, those are the men. You can see them, the two young men, very young men. Well, what you can see is that the guy is saying, I never approached the courts. In fact, the person who is saying I approached the court to cause this to our party should be questioned. First of all, he was on Channels Television. This way he was saying this. He said that Agbare should go and produce the letter that he signed and sent to all judiciary, asking them to ignore Peter Obi's call and plight, to challenge the election result. That they should first of all go produce the letter And after producing the letter, Peter Obi needs to ask him serious questions. Say, apparently, the guy, according to him, is aligning and working with. Yes, is aligning and working with Atiku. So because according to him, Atiku came second. It says, so even if the tribunal goes through and Tinubu is disqualified, it said Peter Obi came third. So how do we, check? And he's not challenging Atiku's position. So you should see that, they are working they are working to deceive Peter Obi according to him. And he apologized to Peter Obi that he never did anything of such. They're only trying to create faction and create abnormalities between them and put a bad blood, that there is no such thing at all. So these are some of the things that are going on, and we all have to, consider very seriously who is telling the truth and who is lying, and where are we in the scheme of things. How do we change and alter, these things? Because one is fighting for the soul of the nation to see to it, because he feels he has an idea on how to redeem the nation from the current predicament. Another is saying, no, you go nowhere, I hold you down in ransom. Can you see that, they said the enemy of a man are those of his own very household? So these are some of the questions being instigated out there, and within the party. Once a house is divided against itself, the possibility for it to stand becomes very, very, it becomes slim. It's any house divided against itself. Oops, that house is heading for what? It's heading for disaster. It's heading for a fall. Yeah, apparently. So these are some of the issues and matters that are going on, and why nobody should sit back there and pretend that all is well. If we want this nation to become a real nation where people can really and sincerely, truly move on, and there is, that transparency, that truth, that, opportunity for the change, then this is the time to begin to align with that and ensure that we do not allow deceivers. Yeah, there are some individuals, their work, their main obligation is to ensure that they cause confusion. When they come into a place, they don't believe in what is going on there, but they have just come to instigate bad blood within the people so that they can have their way. But what we need to do is we need to have what we call discernment, so that we know who these people are, and we do not allow them to floor us from making real decisions that will impact us positively. Yes, so these are some of the things that are going on, and why we should pay great attention and ensure that the right things are done. Yes, and ensure that the right things are done. Remember that you have a voice. So please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. Bye for now.